Welcome to Gamers Overdrive Retro Mode. Kick back and relax while I blast you back in time and guide you down a pixelated, coin-operated, button-mashing memory lane paved with joysticks, consoles, and dusty old cartridges. Where good guys are always good guys, bad guys are always bad guys, and the fate of the universe lies in your hands. Time to kick it into overdrive. Retro mode. Insert coin to play.
Hey everybody, and welcome back to Gamers Overdrive Retro Mode. Today is a very special episode. This is a Father's Day tribute. So first of all, happy Father's Day to all you dads out there. Now today I want to do a top 5 best gaming retro dads list. Games usually have dads that kind of suck. I don't know what the weird relationship is with bad dads and gaming, but it's not a great history. But there are some unsung heroes in the dad world, in the retro gaming world, that I wanted to pay tribute to today. And I'm going to start the list with number 5. The first best retro gaming dad is none other than Bowser himself. Now, Bowser, you might think, that's a terrible choice. He's an evil man. Or beast, or dragon, whatever he is. But yeah, he's a complicated guy, that's true. But is he a good dad? That's the question. Now, these guys right here were originally introduced as his children in Super Mario Bros. 3. Mr. Miyamoto has since then taken that back and said, those aren't really his children. He only has one child, Bowser Jr. I don't think you can do that, Mr. Miyamoto. I think once you introduce some characters in your world, I think we're going to have to stick with that. So let's not make him a neglectful absentee father. I think that he's a great dad to these initial characters. He always provides them with really nice airships. He makes sure that they all have jobs. He uses them to accomplish his goal of kidnapping the princess and killing Mario. But that doesn't matter because he's including them in on his master plan. And I think, he's not number 1. There's a reason he's number 5. But I think he is a pretty good dad. Being a dad is complicated sometimes, and I think, Bowser, I see you. And I think you're doing a great job. So keep up the great work. Number 4. Donkey Kong. Donkey Kong is a misunderstood character. The first game that he starred in, Donkey Kong, he was throwing barrels at Mario, but why was he throwing barrels at Mario? As it turns out, Mario wasn't such a nice guy after all, because in the second game, Donkey Kong Jr., Mario locks him up in a cage and tries to throw away the key. So Donkey Kong's son, Donkey Kong Jr., has to come and save the day. Donkey Kong is an awesome father because he set the example for his son, and even though he was kind of the loser in the second game, he went on to become one of the most iconic characters in gaming history, and also he let his son steal the spotlight because Donkey Kong Jr. is undeniably a much better game than the original Donkey Kong. So, well done, Donkey Kong. I think you did a good thing. Number 3. Number 3. One that you might not be expecting. I'm talking here about Dhalsim from the Street Fighter series. Dhalsim is a family man. Now, in every one of the Street Fighter games that he's been a part of, he makes sure to pay respect and tribute to his family. His wife, who's always there by his side as he fights in the World Warrior Tournament, and his son, Dada, or Data, or Data. I'm not sure how it's pronounced. But he's a great dad. Why is he such a great dad? Dhalsim is actually a very centered, focused, spiritual man. Now, he joined the World Warrior Tournament as a means of spreading his message of yoga being the superior art form, and I think he did a great job. He kind of maintains his cool. He sets an excellent example on how you can get in shape by stretching your limbs and maintaining your focus. And I think Dhalsim You're a great dad, and I think nobody really ever gives you credit. So I'm giving you your credit right now. You, sir, are a good dad. Number 2. Now, this was a tough one. I almost made this guy number 1. This is one of my own personal favorite dads in gaming history. He is none other than Hager from Final Fight. Hager might be the coolest dude of a dad that has ever lived. As mayor, his daughter was kidnapped by the Mad Gear gang, and instead of sitting around and twiddling his thumbs and hoping for the people who were supposed to save her to do the right thing, he took matters into his own hands, and he went and smashed every single member of that gang with his own canned ham fists. Hager, you are a great man. I salute you. Number 1. The number 1 dad in gaming history, retro gaming history, is none other than Lord Dracula himself. Dracula in Castlevania The Symphony of the Night, which is the best game ever made, ever, is, like Bowser, a very misunderstood character. Now his son, first of all, he named his son Alucard, and Alucard is Dracula spelled backwards. Any dad who can get away with that automatically wins first place, without a doubt. If I named my son Jonathan backwards, it would look like this, and I challenge you to pronounce it. Wouldn't be very cool. So well done on the name. Now, he was in love with a human woman, and she was killed by a mob of maniacal villagers. But not before she bore him a son, who she let him name Alucard, which is Dracula backwards. Well done, man. Now, the thing is, Alucard spends the entire game trying to kill Dracula. Why? Why did you do that, Alucard? Why didn't you just sit down with your dad and have a conversation? You could have worked it out. If you look at the dialogue in the game, Dracula is always trying to extend an olive branch to Alucard. He's always saying, look, listen, son, these humans are evil. They killed your mom. Join me, your dad. It's me, son, it's me, it's your dad. Just join me, and we can wipe them out together. Now, Alucard, I'm not saying he has to, agree with everything that his father believes. None of us believe in everything our fathers believe. But you can always just extend, at least try and extend, a hand of understanding and, just listen and sit down, have a cup of tea. It's a big castle. I'm sure there's a nice dining room in there. You could have sat down and had some tea with your dad. But yeah, just try and work it out. But he never did. Alucard spent the entire game trying to kill him, and then guess what happened in the end? He succeeded. Well, there you go, Alucard. Now you don't have a dad. So, anyway, Dracula, I know that you have regenerative powers, and maybe you will come back from the grave, as you tend to do every 100 years, along with your weird castle. So, I understand why you were so upset. I would be upset too. I wish that your son could have been as understanding as I am. Anyway, Dracula, I think you're awesome. Happy Father's Day to you. And happy Father's Day to all you dads out there. I hope you enjoyed this list. Now, I just want to show you a little special guest that I have today. This is the one and only... Hey everybody, this is Zelda, my little daughter. Mwah. Zelda, say hi everybody. Say hi. Zelda, can you say Happy Father's Day?
Happy birthday.
Happy birthday! Very good. Can you say Happy Daddy's Day?
Happy birthday.
Yeah, Happy Daddy. You make me a happy daddy. You make me a happy daddy. I love you. Mwah. Say bye-bye everybody.
Bye-bye.
Say I love you.
I love you.
This video, don't forget to hit the like button. And if you want to see more retro content every week, please subscribe to my channel, Gamers Overdrive Retro Mode, and don't forget to listen to the audio podcast on Spotify. Thanks, everybody. Keep gaming.
Happy Father's Day, gamers!
Happy Father's Day from my family to yours. Bye-bye. Say bye-bye, Zelda.
Bye-bye.